What's up, Sun Rays? Welcome back to my channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. I'm sure you can see by the title that this is an Amazon favorites video. So I have picked up some things from Amazon this year that I've really been loving, and I wanted to share them with you. Yeah, one of the things I got recently actually, and I think I shared it with you in an unboxing recently, but it is something that I really needed. And so yeah, it made it to this favorites list as well because it's something that I could not do without, and possibly some of you may need this too. So I do have a array of things, so if you're a content creator, some of these things would be beneficial to you. If you are not, if you're just a viewer but you have natural hair, some of these things will be beneficial to you. And if you don't have natural hair, a few of these items could be beneficial to you as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I want to share with you guys are these loofahs right here. So they are the Almuni brand, and it's a natural care brand. So I love these. I actually bought this set. It came with two body size and one smaller one that you can use for your face or your elbows or whatever, but they have a side where you will use for exfoliating, and then they have a side that's softer that you can use just to wash with or to put lotion on with. You just hold it in your hand and you do what you need to do. Now, the reason I love these is because one, they're made with natural fibers, which is great, but two, the fact that I can use this in the shower, put my body scrub on, and exfoliate my body. So those times when I'm really in a hurry and I don't have time for two steps, where I use a body scrub first and then I go in with my shower gel or whatever, if I don't have the time to do the two-step, then I can just put my shower gel on this and use it, and I'm getting exfoliating as well as getting cleansed. So that is why I like this. It's abrasive enough to exfoliate your skin and make your skin feel really soft and really supple when you get out of the shower, but it's also not so abrasive that you feel like you're cut up or anything like that. So I really like it. I got my husband one as well because two came in a set, so I gave him one and he really does like it. The other thing too is you can flip it if you want to, and you can just use this side with your shower gel or whatever. They recommend using this side to maybe put on lotion or something like that. I don't use it for that. I will usually use it just to soap up with or whatever, but really this is all you need. So I like it for that. So I do have it in my shower. It stays in my shower for the purpose of me not having the chance to do the two steps where I use an actual scrub. So yeah, like these. I will link all the stuff below that I tell you about. And then it came with a smaller one that you put between your little fingers, and if you want to exfoliate your face or whatever, you can. But I haven't used this one because I just, you know, I have facial scrubs that have like the exfoliating beads in it, and then I have my spin brush, so I haven't really had to use this yet on my face, but I do have it around in case I want to. So there you go. I have been loving those. The next thing that I have been loving are these little jars here, and I showed these to you before. I showed you the pump, I think it was in my empties video, when I used up the Eden Body Works cleansing co-wash, which I love. I put one of the tops on that jar and I can pump out my co-wash with it. So I love these. Now you can go on Amazon and you can look for just the pumps if you want to. When I was looking for just the pumps or just the top to screw on and have the pump, they are out there. The reviews weren't as good, and they were more expensive than me just buying the kit, the jar and the pump together. It comes in a box like this. It comes with two jars, which is great. It comes with a label, so if you want to label your jars, you can. It comes with two screw-on caps and 3 pumps. Okay, that's great. So I used one of the caps on my Eden co-wash, which I told you about, and I have the other one here. So if there's something I want to put in here and use it, I can, or I can just save it and use the top part like I did. It also comes with the little things that you put on the bottom. So if you have a taller jar than this, but the mouth of it's still the same, you can use it for taller jars if you want to. And then it also came with a shorter one that you would put on to use for this jar. So yeah, you can't beat that. So they give you options there. So I have been loving these. I have not used the labels and everything, but I know that I have them if I want to. So right now I'm using it for my cleansing co-wash. I do have some other deep conditioners that I've been having to scoop into, so I definitely can use one of these for it. And as a matter of fact, the co-wash from Camille Rose Naturals, the coconut water co-wash, I just recently used it and had to scoop into it, so I need to put this pump on it. So I love these. Again, I will link them below. If you have something else that you think of that you want to use for this, like I said, this doesn't have to just be for conditioners and stuff like that. It could be for whatever you need a jar like this for and a pump for, and then you put your little label on there and you do what you need to do. So really been loving these. The next thing, guys, that I have been loving, and this really came in handy for me because I am natural. I do videos. I do my hair a lot. But if you are not natural, if you are just someone who has hair and you wash your own hair, you don't go to the salon or whatever, these things are going to be beneficial to you. So you guys know I've shown you before, I think in another favorites video, that I had a drain hair catcher, a drain hair catcher. It's flat, metal flat, and it has like a little rubber around the end, and it just lays flat on my shower floor, right? And it catches my hair, and it's great. I love it. Okay, I'll leave a picture of it here if you are not sure what I'm talking about. But when I was on Amazon one day, these popped up. So these are the disposable hair catchers. No more clogging, no more cleaning. It's 25 of them. And what got me was the fact that they were disposable. So you pull it out and it looks like this. So it still has, you know, the little hose that's gonna catch the hair, and it's gonna let the water get through. What I like about these is that they have a little stickiness to them, right? So you just pull it off the plastic, you stick it to, these are for flat drains, like my shower has a flat drain. It doesn't have one that pops up. It has a flat one. So you stick it to that flat drain and you go ahead and you wash your hair, okay? And your hair goes to this, and because it's a little stickiness on this side as well, it catches that hair and it just holds the hair right here, and it still lets the water through. So I love that. And then when you're done with your shower, they have these little tabs right here. See the little tab right here that you just pull up, and when you pull this off of your shower floor, it pulls all that hair with it, and you just go and you throw it away. So you don't have to get a paper towel or whatever like you do with the metal one that I showed you, that I still like. You don't have to go get a paper towel and clean all the hair off of it, throw it away or whatever, and then put it back in there. All you do is lift this up off your shower floor and you throw this whole thing away. So much neater. Don't have to do a whole lot of, you know, nothing basically. And like I said, they give you 25 of them. They say you can use these for 2 weeks, so leave it down there for 2 weeks. But who wants to leave it down there and have all that hair in there? I just pull it up and just use another one. And if I wanted to, I can use this first and then still put the metal one on top of it if I wanted to do that. That's overkill. Don't need to do that. But every once in a while, if I forget to grab one of these and place it down, I still use my metal one, no problem. And like I said, the metal one comes in handy because it will go over my sink too, because you know in your sink you got like the garbage disposal, stuff like this. So this one wouldn't do as well on that type. So that one does well on that type. So I still need that one too. But this one is really good for you who have the flat showers, flat shower drains. So guys, these are good. Pick them up. I'll link them below. And on that same note, for you, those of you who do your showers, you're washing in the tub, and maybe you have the stopper that comes up like I do. So I have in my tub, I have to kind of twist the stopper, pull it up, and then that lets the water drain. Or if I'm trying to take a bath, I'll turn it, push it down, and that's how it keeps the water in. Well, when you have that type, then this is the good one to have. And I got, I brought the new one now, so you guys don't have to see the one that we have been using, because I have, I just said I was gonna start using AJ's bathroom, remember? So I got this one for his bathroom because his tub has that stopper, and it just sits over the stopper like this. It's rubber, it has the hose, so it lets the water out, but these holes trap the hair. So when you're done again, you just take this, clean it off, get rid of the hair and everything, so you don't have to worry about your drain stopping up. So this is great. Yeah, this is the OXO brand, and I got this one off Amazon. I'm sure they probably sell these anywhere OXO is sold, Walmart or Target or wherever it's sold. So again, I'll link it below, but these are good, guys. If you don't want to be unclogging your drains, you need to get you some hair catchers. So when you do your hair, it catches all of that and those, and it doesn't go down the drain. Okay, so next, let's go ahead and keep on with the shower. Okay, so the other thing that I got that I have been loving, and hopefully you guys will reap the benefits of it pretty soon, is this. Now, this is a cell phone holder, waterproof, that goes in your shower. So if I want to do a shower wash day, you take your cell phone, mine is still in my case, you stick it in here and you close it. Okay? And because this is plastic, excuse me, I've had it in my shower, so it's a little bit dirty. But all you do is press on it, and you can still do whatever it is that you need to do. So, for instance, say I want to film in the shower. I put it in here. I hit my camera. See that? Video. And I can start recording, and it is going to record whatever you need it to record while you're in the shower, and it's keeping your phone dry. So it is touch screen, and it works. I did try it out, it works. If you don't want to use it to do your hair because you're not filming videos and stuff like that, you can still, guys, excuse cotton, you can still use it in your shower. You can watch your favorite show, you can listen to your favorite podcast while you're in the shower or whatever. If you want to just have it in there in case you're expecting an important call, but you still got to get your shower done, you can hear your phone, you can see it ringing or whatever, and it's in the shower, it's not getting wet, it is waterproof. The way it stays in the shower is there is a little, shoot, I forgot to bring them, guys, I'm sorry, but there's a little square clear silicone thing that you peel off and you stick it to your shower glass door, your shower wall, whatever. You stick it on there, and it has a little ball on the end, and that ball fits in here. And this is rubber, so it, you know, it just pops on here, and you can move this on the ball any way you want to. So you can have it upward, you can have it this way or whatever. It's 360, so you can move it on that ball. And when you want to take it off and move this somewhere else, they do give you, I believe, 3 of those sticky things, so you can have them in 3 different places. So I can have one in my shower, I can have one up there if I want to, and then I can just take this off and move it from bathroom to bathroom. Some people just put it on their mirror in their bathroom, so when they're doing their hair or whatever, they're watching TV or they're talking to whoever they want to talk to or whatever. So this has come in handy. It's really nice. My husband can use it if he wants to take his phone in there and listen to his stocks and stuff like that. So it's really nice. I'll link this below too, but for those of you who like to do hair videos in the shower and you're worried about your phones getting wet or whatever, this may be a great option for you. So I will link it below. The next thing, guys, that I have been loving is this phone stand. So it just looks like this. It does raise up and go down. You can move this so it's horizontal or vertical, and it stretches out. So it's big enough for a tablet. So if you have a tablet or iPad or whatever, it'll fit in here as well. But it's also small enough to fit my phone, and I can move it any way I want to. And the reason I like this one over just using my regular tripod for my phone that I would use to take pictures and stuff like that is the heaviness of it. This is very heavy and it sits flat, so you don't have to worry about the 3 legs and maybe they get knocked over or whatever. This is very flat and it sits flat on your tables or whatever. It has these little rubber things here so it doesn't scratch it up, and you don't have to worry about it falling over. And I just like it. So I have this usually when I'm under the dryer. I have my phone in here, I'm watching videos or whatever. If I'm not watching my big TV, I'll use this. The other day when I did a vlog and I'm doing my grocery hauls and stuff like that, this is usually what my phone is in, and it's at the right height and I can talk to you guys and stuff like that and not have to worry about my phone falling over. So I love that. Again, that's not anything that is for just YouTubers or just vloggers. Anybody can use that. Like I said, if you want to talk to somebody, if you want to put your recipe on here you're copying in the kitchen, and you can see your recipe while you're cooking your food or whatever, you don't have to have your big laptop in the kitchen or whatever. You can use your small phone or your iPad, put them in there and see the recipe like you need it to, and you can hit on it, rewind and all that kind of stuff without being scared that you're going to knock over your tripod. So that's great, guys. Been loving that. Have had that for a while. Love it, love it, love it. Now that we're talking about tripods, this one is actually from my phone too. I love it. I believe I showed this to you guys when I got it, and I like it. It has the legs on it like this. You pull it out, okay, and it still has the phone part, and it goes both ways as well. What I like about this one is this one does have a remote in it that you pop out, so if you want to take selfies and stuff like that, you can. Your tripod is somewhere else, you're taking your selfies with this, and it's great. This is a shorter one. I bought this one first. I love it. You can actually use it as a selfie stick as well. You know, you can hold it out like that and take selfies with it as well. So it's versatile. It only gets so tall though, but it's tall enough for the most part, depending on what you want to use it for. So I love this, and I like the fact that it's compact. This will fit in my purse. So if I know I want to have my phone, maybe take pictures and things like that of me or a group of us, and I have this sitting out there somewhere, I can still take a group picture. This will fit in my purse, so I love that. And I didn't know about the bigger one when I purchased this one, but when I found out about the bigger one, which is this one, and I got it in white, this comes in black as well, but I wanted to make sure that I could tell the two apart. So I got the white one, so when I see white, or if I have to tell them, go get my selfie stick, the big one, and if they're both black, but they see this one somewhere, they're not gonna know that this is the big one. You understand what I'm saying? Or if they see this one, they're not gonna necessarily know that this is the little one, because they don't pay that much attention if both of them are black. But I can say now, go get my black one if I know I want the little one, or I can say, oh, go get my white one, it's white, you'll see it, it's the only white one I got, if I know I want my big one. See? So I got it in white, and it works the same way. It has the 3 legs, it has the remote so you can take pictures, and it pulls out the same way. The head tilts all kind of ways, okay? and you loosen the legs, the bottom, which is very easy to do. I'm struggling because I'm on the floor, basically. And you just pull it, you see? And it stands on the 3 legs. See how much bigger this one is than the other one? So I got this one too because sometimes I found that that other one was too short. When I wanted a full-length picture or something like that and I'm by myself, I found that it was too short. So then I had to try to prop it on a table or prop it on something if I was at home trying to take a picture. If you're out and about and you don't really have anything to prop it on, it was just a little too short. So I wanted one that was a little taller. So when I know that I'm going to need full-size photos, tall photos, I opt for this one. But as you can see, unless you're carrying a huge bag, a tote or something like that, you're going to have more problem getting this one in your purse. This is not going to fit in a regular purse that I carry, but a tote it will. So you just got to keep that in mind. So see the difference of the two, but they both are good. They both come in handy for me. I need both of them, but you pick and choose. If you feel like you need a little smaller one and that works for you, this one is great. If you want a bigger one, this one is great. They're both Autumn Tech. I will link both of them down below. They both come in multiple colors. I think they both come in black and white and maybe a silver or something like that. So there you go. And we're almost done, guys. I just have, I think, 2 more things that I want to show you. And one of them is this. These are rags. I picked up these rags from Amazon, and you can see I've already used them. And I use them for multiple things. They look like this. They're a little bit smaller than regular dish rags, but not much. They feel like they are microfiber, but a lot more absorbent. They have a little bit of stretch to them. They're wonderful. I use these for my dishes. What I really love them for, though, is to wipe down my counters. So you spray your stuff and you take one of these and you wipe it down, and it absorbs everything that you spray on. If you spill water on your counter, you know, sometimes when you spill water on your counter and you're trying to get it up and you have a regular rag and you gotta wipe it up and you gotta wring and you gotta wipe again and you gotta wring and you gotta wipe again, you don't have that problem with this. This absorbs everything. It is so fluffy and absorbent. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it is great. Now, what I will say is once you have gotten soap in this, because it's so soft, it'll feel a little bit mushy, but as long as you rinse it out good, you let that water ring in there and you get all that soap out and you wring it out, it's going to feel like it's ready to absorb everything else up again. Even my husband got one and he was like, man, I like these rags. Where do you get these rags from? I'm like, don't be using up all my rags. He done took them in his office doing something with them. I don't know what he's doing with them. But anyway, you get a lot of them. I forget how many you get in here, but you get quite a few. I think you get like 20, 25 rags, something like that. It's a lot of them. I'll have it linked below, but they're really nice. The other thing is I use them to dry my dishes. So those few dishes that don't fit in the dishwasher and you know, your big pots and pans or whatever, and you wring them, a lot of people lay them over to the side to start drying or whatever, that's fine. But if you want to go ahead and dry them and put them away, this is going to absorb all that water and you can put your dishes away really quick. And then once you're done, you just kind of wring it out, hang it over to the side and let it air out and be ready for your next set of dishes or whatever. So these are really nice. You can use them for whatever you want to. You can use them to dust, you can use them to clean dishes, you can use them to absorb water, you can use them for rags, you can use them in your car, all kind of stuff. But I like them. I needed some rags and I got these and they exceeded my expectations. So really like these. I'll link those below. And guys, last but not least, this is the item that I said that I got recently, showed you guys in an unboxing, something I really needed, and I'm so glad that I picked it up. So this is for someone who is a vlogger. If you are a vlogger, or if you just have a Canon I'm specifically talking to Canon G7X people. That is what I have. That is my vlog camera. The Canon G7X Mark II is what I have. If you have one, you probably have had the same issue I have, where those little screws on your viewfinder start to come loose, and you would have to go get it repaired or whatever. There used to be a set of screws that you could find on Amazon. Came with 2 screws, I believe, and a screwdriver. My husband found those for me the last time this happened. He purchased it for me. I was able to replace the screws, no problem. Very inexpensive. I think it cost like $6.99 or something like that. It only comes with 2 screws though. I've used the 2 screws and it started to come loose again, so I needed more screws. Went to look, that item is no longer available. I believe I had it in my Amazon store, and I need to check because I need to take it off of there because it's no longer available. So I was having problems finding screws. Recently, I ordered these screws from Amazon, and again, I will put this, I can't pronounce the name. It's right there. I will put a link below, but it has 10 different size screws in here, and one of the screws in here does fit the Canon G7X Mark II. So if you are looking for screws for your Canon, don't feel like you got to go buy a new Canon. Don't feel like you got to go pay a lot of money to get your Canon fixed with the screws so your viewfinder will stay on. Purchase these. They're not expensive at all, and use the screws that are in here, and they give you a lot of them. They're very little, they give you a lot of them, and you'll probably find some of these screws are useful for something else around your house. I believe these screws go for computers, laptops, and stuff like that. Any type of item that needs little bitty screws. But yeah, pick this up, go ahead, replace those screws, and keep using the Canon G7X. So I believe the number that I needed to use was the M1 2.5. I believe it was this one here. I will well, I can't double check because I'm not going to take the screw out to double check, but I believe that is the one. But even if that is not, just go through, and it comes with this little tweezer here to pick up the screws. So just go through, and it's one of these. Go through and see which one actually fits for your Canon and get it fixed. So guys, heads up to those people who use a Canon G7X to vlog. If you need some screws, you better get those. I'll link them below. All right, guys, that is it. That's the end of this video. My camera's running low, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. If any of these things intrigued you and you think you're gonna pick anything up, let me know what those are in the comment section below. Make sure you use my links. The links do help my channel out, so I'm able to bring more content to you guys. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.